Hello, everyone. When you pop on, if you can just let me know if you can see me and hear me okay. That would be great. Hello. I see a few people coming on. Hi, guys. Can you just let me know if you can see me and hear me okay? Today we are showing off Prima's gorgeous new chipboards. Okay, great. You can see me and hear me. Awesome. So Prima has come out with some gorgeous chipboard, and we're going to look at them today and go over some ways that we can alter them. I'm Shannon Hellwig. I'm on the Prima design team, and our moderator today will be the wonderful Natalie. And if you can just let us know where you are watching from. We always like to know that. And today we're going to have a giveaway. I am going to give away all of these chipboards to one lucky winner. And all you have to do is just comment. So if you comment on this video, at the end, we will pick a random winner. So let's go ahead and look at these lovely, lovely chipboards. So the first one is Words to Live By. And it has the words courage, amazing, and brave. They're so nice. These are really great for layouts, just any kind of project you're working on, if you want to put a word on them. If you've been watching my Instagram this week, you've probably seen me alter all of these words. And I'm going to show you some of the ways I altered them. But I just wanted to show you the chipboards first. So that's the first one. The next one is Words to Live By 2. And that one has moments, lovely, and dream. So pretty. I just love these words with the flowers on the bottom. So pretty. The next one is Mechanical Dreams. This one has some gears, clocks, hearts, wings, a key. Really cool. I think with this new chipboard collection, they really, Prima really made something for everyone. We have words for layouts, things that are a little more steampunk, you know, beautiful flourishes and butterflies. So the next one is Butterfly Flight. Such pretty butterflies. There's so many things you can do with these. And then you have this piece here. Work really great on a card or a canvas. All right, the next one is Flourish Gate. I mean, you could even cut this one in half and make it look like a gate. Really pretty. The next one is in the garden. Again, just really beautiful details. Okay, then we have ink and splatters, and this one is really cool too. It's got a heart, it's got, looks like paint splatters, but there's so many things you could do with these. I saw, I think DG for Halloween made a card and had these like, look like blood splatters for Halloween, and I'm going to show you what I did with these in a minute. And one thing I want to show you about these chipboards, is that they come on these little foam stickers. So if you gently take them off of the back, you can keep those stickers on there, and you already have dimension to add to your project. You don't have to worry about cutting, you know, foam tape or anything to size. You already have these. And you can also very carefully peel them off. Like if you wanted to emboss a piece of chipboard, take these off, because you can learn from my mistake. They will melt. So if you carefully take them off, they will stick back on again. So if you're going to use a heat tool, I recommend taking them off. But I really love that they have that on there. Makes it a lot easier. If you're just joining, if you comment on the video, we're going to pick a winner at the end who's going to win one of all 12 designs. So this next one is called Beautiful Fleur, and it's just a really pretty floral. You have a couple little pieces and then one big piece. Really pretty. And then we have another butterfly one. This is butterfly borders. So you have a couple butterflies together, and then you have this long piece here. Really cute. And then we have lace and heart. This one is really cool if you want to put like a sentiment or something inside. That's neat. Then we have Elegant Damask. These are really, really pretty. Kind of Victorian looking, vintage. And then last but not least, we have our vine frame. This is a nice big piece. You can definitely cut it in half, or you could have a hole and put a picture inside. You could even snip off some of these little flourishes into little pieces. I mean, there's just a million different ways you could use this. So does everyone have a favorite? Which one do you guys like the best? Butterflies, I see. I don't know, I can't pick a favorite. I really love them all. I love this clock. That's really pretty. and of course the words. So those are the 12 new chipboards that one of you is going to win. So I just wanted to show you some ways that we came up with that you can alter these. So let me grab a few things here. So if you've been watching my Instagram this week, you noticed that I altered some of the words. So this is the words to live by 2. So that's this one. Okay. So for moments, I painted the whole thing with Finnabar's Sparks acrylic paint in Green Goblin. It's a really gorgeous green color, and it has like flecks of gold in it. Very beautiful. And then what I did after the paint dried, I took some soft gloss gel and a small paintbrush, and I added the soft gloss gel to just the floral area on the bottom. And then I took some glitter from Finnabar's glitter set. This is the Luminous set. And I think I used that gold one right there on the end. But isn't that a gorgeous way to alter some chipboard? I mean, imagine that on the top of a layout or a canvas. Really pretty. And so easy to do. I mean, it looks like maybe it took a long time to make, but it really doesn't. And then for the word lovely, I just simply embossed it. So I took some embossing powder. There's a million different kinds you can use. I used some Versamark and then added my embossing powder and then heat set it and melted it. But this one is especially pretty because it has flecks of gold in it. It's really pretty. And while we're talking about embossing powder, because that is probably the most common way to alter chipboard, there's a few different things you can use. You can use something like a Versamark, like an ink pad on the chipboard for your embossing powder to stick. They also have these little dabbers. These are nice to use. And if you're working on a really small area, there are embossing pens you can use. And one has a tip, like a bullet tip, and the other one has a brush tip. So you can really make very fine lines or brush strokes with these. So I just wanted to let you know there's a couple different options when embossing, as far as, you know, how much of the chipboard you want to cover, if you want to do fine details, things like that. So, and it's also important when embossing to have a nice pair of tweezers, either if they're metal, to have like a silicone area that you can touch, or silicone tweezers are good because you don't want to burn yourself. So that's our lesson on embossing. I'm sure you all are have done it a million times. So for the dream piece, I took Finnabar's Impasto paint in Aubergine. It's a really deep purple, beautiful, beautiful color. And I did that over the whole thing. And when it dried, I took some glitter glue, dimensional glitter glue, and went over that floral area. And it really gives it some dimension and, you know, a contrasting color with some glitter. You can also, if you're going to use like a dimensional glue, you could put it on first, then paint the whole thing. You could paint over that dimensional glue and then take some wax to that raised area to highlight it. That would be a cool idea too. There's so many different ways. You know, I sat down and made a list of ways to, you know, alter chipboard, and didn't come up with very many in the beginning, and towards the end I think I came up with around 21 different ideas. So I mean, it's, you really, your imagination is the limit. So that's how I did these. And at the end, if you guys want me to show you how I did anything, I can demonstrate. But these are some really easy ways to alter. Okay. So let's look at the mechanical dreams. I think that's a lot of your favorites. So I'm shedding. Sorry about that. So for this heart, I don't know if this is gonna pick up the sparkle, but I just used some black gesso and some graphite paste. And that graphite paste just dries and leaves, you know, a little, just a tiny bit of sparkle. And let's see, I think I have it here. Yeah, this is the graphite paste. It was really easy. I just took a small paintbrush to add it, and I just brushed it on, and then I just took another paintbrush to get it off of the edges, so it was just on the part of the chipboard. I know it's hard when you're working with small areas of chipboard, but it really wasn't that difficult to do, and I think it looks really pretty. So that's that one. Then for this clock, which I love, I took out some of my matte waxes from Finnabar. And to achieve this look, I used the Patina Green matte wax. The Patina, whoop, I'm throwing things. The Patina Blue. And I did a little bit of the old white around the edges. And it kind of blended in with that blue and made it look like a lighter blue. But just something simple like that, just some wax. It's a great way to alter a piece of chipboard. So that's that one. Now I didn't alter every single piece, but I did do a few. So this key, look at that shine, and it looks like it has some grit on it, right? So for this one, I painted it with Finnabar's Sparks acrylic paint in Chest of Gold. This is actually one of my most favorite colors. It's a beautiful brownish, goldish color. And a little tip, if you water this color down, you'll get shades of purple. It's really cool. Love this color. So I just painted the key first, and then I went over it with golden nugget paste. And I really love this paste. Now I know it looks funny here, but that gel will dry clear, and you'll just have flecks of gold and black left over. So it just gives the appearance of a little bit of grittiness, little bit of glitter, I guess. I like how that looks. Looks like an old key. So for the gears, guess what I used? It probably doesn't take a rocket scientist. I used rust paste. So I love these little gears. These are like really sturdy little gears, 4 different shapes. And I just had to use the rust paste on these. So let's see. That one goes there, there, there. So I started off, I covered them all with the brown rust paste. I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, have used this. I think it's probably one of the most popular Finnabar products, I would guess. I see so many people using it. Yeah, guys, if you comment, stay with us to the end, because we're going to pick a winner that's going to win one of each of the chipboards. So then I lightly went over with the red rust. And then just added a tiny, tiny bit of the yellow rust. Okay. And the only other piece I altered from this set was the heart and wings. Now, I added black gesso to this first. And then I took something I haven't used in quite a while, the Art Philosophy Metallic Pastel Accents. And I think I used one of these iridescent colors, maybe that one and the purple one here. They're so cool, and they look beautiful on black gesso. On the clock, I used the matte waxes. I used Finnabar's patina green, patina blue, and then around the edges I took some of the old white matte wax, and I kind of just blended. I didn't wait for each color to dry, so that white kind of blended in with the blue and created kind of a lighter blue around the edges. So yeah, that's what I used for that. Okay, so that's the metallic pastel accents. If you guys don't have these, they're a really cool thing to have. I mean, they look great. I mean, you don't have to use them on black gesso, but they look really great on black gesso. Okay. So let me put these ones away and we'll go to the next one. And if there's anything you guys want me to show you how I did, just let me know. All right, I'll show you a cool little trick I came up with. I've never done this before on chipboard. Has anyone ever stamped on their chipboard before? Well, on the lace and heart ones, I took this piece, and this is what I did with it. I think it looks really cool. There's a million different, I mean, you could use any stamp on any piece and in any colors. Oh, it looks like a couple of you have stamped. I've never stamped before. I guess it never even occurred to me. So for this, I painted it with the Impasto paint in mint. And then I took some archival ink in the color Thistle. It's like a deep purple color. And I used Finnabar's stamp. I can't remember the name of this stamp. Jagged Lines, I think it's called. So yeah. Do you guys like how that looks? I mean, there's so many cool stamps you could use. I just grabbed this because I knew it would show up pretty well. Okay. Moving right along. So for the Flourish Gate, I took this piece right here. I did cover it in white gesso. Actually, most of these pieces I covered either in white gesso or black gesso. And I took something I haven't used in a long time, is Frank Garcia's Memory Hardware Artisan Powder. And this color is Madame Merlot. Really pretty. So these are just very pigmented powders. And I just took a short brush. Actually, he has brushes that go with these. And I just kind of in circular motions just dabbed it on dry. And I really like the matte look. It just has a really soft look to it. Do you guys like that one? I really like this color. And it's such an easy way to alter chipboard. And these do come in quite a few colors. There's browns, blues, pinks. So, something pretty to try. Okay, so for So for the ink and splatters, that's this one here. I think a lot of you liked that. So for these little pieces here, I was trying to come up with something to do. I couldn't really think. And then I thought, winter's coming up. Wouldn't they kind of look like snowballs if I added snowflake paste? So that's what I did. I covered them with white gesso, and then I took a tiny spatula with some snowflake paste and covered them, and you know, some of them I left, you know, little dimension on there. And to me, you know, this looks like an icicle you could put on a house, and like little snowballs, I thought. So I like how that turned out. I love snowflake paste anyways. It's really pretty. That's this right here. I don't know if this one's open. Yeah, it is. So it dries white with glitter. And it looks like snow. So that's another easy way. And I just thought, you know, how perfect for these pieces. All right. And then for the heart, of course, I went with red. And I started off with some of Finnabar's metallic royal red acrylic paint. I covered the whole thing. And then I added some soft gloss gel. And some glass glitter in crimson red. So pretty. I don't use this red color often enough, and it's so pretty. So I really like the way that turned out. It has dimension, it has shine. And then I did this piece here. And I wanted to try out some crackle paste. Didn't know how it was going to work, but it did. I know these are rather thin areas, but like I did before, I just took a spatula, added it, and then I just went around the edges and took the excess off. So I don't know if you can see those cracks. And this is the white crackle paste I used. And then to add some color, I used some Color Bloom spray and Dragonfly Blue. Now, unfortunately, you can't get these anymore, so I'm sorry. But if you already have it, you can use that. I love these sprays. But since they don't make them anymore, any kind of spray is going to work. And also, you don't have to use the crackle paste. You can just spray a piece of chipboard. I mean, That would be pretty. So that is those. And let me just clear this off a little. I got a little glitter on here. You guys know how glitter is, right? Stays with you for weeks. Oh my gosh, the other night I was crafting and I had, I think I was adding gesso to something, and I bent down to throw something away, and yes, my hair landed in the gesso. Has that ever happened to anybody? Not fun. Come on, someone had to have gotten their hair in paint or gesso or something, right? All right. I'm just going to go over a few more pieces that I did, and then we're going to pick a winner soon. So I know a lot of you guys like this butterfly piece. The butterfly borders. And for this, I took out another thing I haven't used in quite a while, my oil pastels. And this is one of those products that can be used in so many ways. You can color it on, you can smudge it with your finger, you can paint with it, you can even mash it down into water and make a spray out of it. It's a lot of things you can do with these, but I just love how vibrant that color is. Now what I did here, I just colored, I took the crayon and colored right onto the butterflies. And then I took a water brush and just move that color around a little bit. So these are the oil pastels in basics. And there's also another set of these in some different colors. But I just love that vibrancy you get with these. You guys like that? All right, just a couple more. All right. I'm going to show you what I did with these. Another way to get very vibrant color is using Finnabar's liquid acrylics. So for the beautiful fleur, I just colored these little flowers. And for that, I used the liquid acrylics in magenta and in emerald. And I just painted it straight on. And then for this larger piece, I did something a little different. You guys will have to tell me if you like it or not. I went all out with this piece, and I took some soft matte gel and I adhered the mini art stones and the regular art stones. And when they were good and dry, I used another color bloom spray, sorry. But you can use any spray, any paint for this even. I used the black tulip. And then on the to bring out the texture, I used the Art Alchemy Metallic Wax in white gold. So it was a bit of work to make this, but I think it looks really cool. And I mean, you could just use the mini art stones. That would look good. Any color. I think it looks neat. It'll look really cool on a mixed media canvas. So that is those. And just a few more ideas, and then we're going to pick a winner. So make sure if you're watching that you've commented. So for this one, you might have seen my Instagrams, how I did these. So for this one, isn't that pretty? I just covered it with impasto paint in Mediterranean. And then I took some soft gloss gel when that was dry and went over the whole thing and added some micro beads in silver. And I just love how that looks. Really cool. These are those silver micro beads. So for the word amazing, I really love how this turned out. Doing an ombre effect with the 3 colors that come in the Texture Fantasy paste. This is the paste in Northern Lights. These are the rust effect paste that Finnabar came out with. She came out with a whole bunch of different colors. Love this. So easy and so stunning. Just take a brush, just dab on the colors and just kind of mix in between the colors, and it just really gives a really beautiful effect. And wouldn't that look amazing on you know, a layout or a canvas? I really love that. That might be my favorite one. I'm so sorry, my dog is barking, if you can hear that. I apologize. And for the word brave, another amazing way to alter chipboard, and so easy. I took Finnabar's Sparks acrylic paint in Night Shadow. This is another really cool color. So beautiful. I colored the whole word, and then when that was dry, I took one of our planner glue pens. I don't know if they make these anymore. You might be able to find them somewhere. If not, you could use any kind of glue stick or any kind of medium, like soft matte gel. You just want to kind of lightly put it around. I kind of just went around the edges. No rhyme or reason. I wasn't being careful. And then you want to wait until that glue gets tacky. And then I added a piece of foil. Prima has foils. This is the color Bora Bora. There's 3 different colors that come in this package. And I used this, this green color. And I just love the contrast in color and the shine of that foil. So easy to do. And if you didn't have foil, you could also use gilding flakes. That would give a similar effect. You think my dog wants to join? Yeah, probably. He likes to jump on my lap when I'm crafting. So that is those. And I think I just have one more to show you, and then we're going to pick our winner. Okay. So for the butterfly flight, that is this one. I know you guys liked the butterflies. So for this top one here, I took some paint and some unicorn effect paste. And that leaves these big chunks of like iridescent cellophane or something, I think. So I started off in the middle and I used Finnabar's metallic paint in French lavender. Really pretty color. Then I blended out to the edges with amethyst. And then when those were dry, I just added some of the unicorn effect paste. I love this paste. It dries clear and it leaves glitter in these big chunks here. So that is that one. And then for this butterfly, I really like how this one turned out too. I used impasto paint in cobalt. Glue for the foil. For the foil, I used Prima's planner glue pen. If you don't have that, you could use a glue stick, I think would work, or soft matte gel or soft gloss gel. Any kind of adhesive, like a thin adhesive would work. You just have to wait until it gets tacky. You don't want it wet, otherwise, you know, it's not going to work. You just want it to be a little tacky, then you place the foil on top of it and just rub it with your finger and you pull it off and voila. So for this butterfly, again, I painted the whole base with the impasto paint and cobalt. And then I took some of that dimensional glitter glue and I made some polka dots. Well, I did that first and then I painted the whole thing. And then I went over the top with metallic wax and rich copper. And I think it looks really cool. So have you guys learned any new techniques today? There's so many more probably that I didn't even do. You could just paint a piece with black gesso and just use any kind of wax over it. Mica powders would be another good thing to use. You could use icing paste. There's just so many different things. If you want a complete list of all the ways I did, I I can type it up for you. But I think that's about it. So, did anybody have a favorite tip or one that they just learned today? Kathy, you gotta buy more products. Don't tell hubby. Hey, that's the way, right? Thanks, Phyllis. Yep, yeah. Sneaking them in. You guys are funny. So, Natalie, would you like to pick our lucky winner that is going to win one of each of the 12 new chipboards? Oh, you're welcome, Kim. Thanks for coming. Oh, you're welcome, Kathy. Okay, who's the lucky winner, Natalie? Kim. Kim Hurd, you are the lucky winner. Kim, you just won 12 new packs of amazing chipboard. Are you still here, Kim? Awesome. Kim, if you want to just give me a PM on Facebook with your address, I'll be happy to get these out to you. And I just want to thank all of you guys for joining me today. I had fun showing you some of the ideas I came up with, and I'm sure there are many, many more, but again, you guys gotta get these chipboards before they sell out, because I feel like I don't even know, maybe some of them might have sold out on some of the stores, but they're gorgeous. You can use them on any kind of project. So thank you all so much for coming today. Thank you, Natalie, for modding. Thank you, Kim, for commenting and winning all of these chipboards. And again, just send me a PM on Facebook and I'll get your address. And I will see you guys next month. Thanks. Bye-bye.